Well, hello. My name is Get, and welcome back to Lucid9. Last episode, we met we got, introduced to Ari, formally, so we can know what she is all about. And Yahiko tried to hit on her, which didn't end well. He's like really depressed about it or mad about it. I'm not too sure. He looks depressed right here. You see the picture right here? He's like, I'm depressed. Alrighty. So, let us get into it. Afternoon classes are another dreary pass. This time, even Yahiko is sullen, staring into his desk and murmuring nonsensical words under his breath. The moment the bell rings, Masato blazes into the classroom and lunges for me. I instinctively crawl beneath the desk, bracing myself for the full measure of his fury. You! I glance around the classroom. Yahiko is staring blankly at Masato. Elizabeth is once again immersed in conversation with her groupies. Misaki is Misaki. I wave frantically in her direction, but she is too immersed in her phone to pay me any heed. You know how many days you skipped track? 3? Wrong! The answer is too many! Hey look, I've been busy. Like how you been? Busy with what? Napping? Eating? Thinking? He has a good point. He got a good point. Well, you could just tell him that I got a job working for a detective lady. Like shit. You disappoint me, man. Yeah, join the club. Damn it! Just stop ditching. Well, I don't blame him. Image Masato not found. Oh, it is Ruri. I was like doing a female's voice being like, hopefully it's Ruri or something. Ruri strides into the room. She hesitates when she sees Misaki, but shakes it off in the blink of an eye. What makes you say that, huh? Well, all you talk about is track. Yama's probably tired of hearing it by now. But I don't just run. I can swim too and do basketball. She ignores him, and approaching Misaki and smiles gently at me. Don't worry, Mr. Ryota says that you're not in trouble. Mr. Ryota? Why would... Oh right, Shoji, the fight. But that's not what's important right now. She has to save me from Masato. Say, Ruri, don't you think it's awfully late and we should be... But Misaki rushes in front of me, reaching for Ruri's hand. Misaki, you're gonna fuck up Ruri, then Ruri's gonna leave, then then fucking Kirishima right here is gonna kick my ass. He looks like fucking Kirishima from My Hero Academia. Ruri, no, Misaki, stop. Ruri, I need to talk to you about... Ruri only steps back from both of us, staring blankly at Misaki. Why won't you listen? I told you the other day to leave me alone. It's you who isn't listening. She whips around on one heel and marches out of the room. Ah, snack it! What the fuck? Snack it? Ah, snack it! This fuck. Sorry, looks so stupid. Ah, snacky. This too ill to deal with. Ah, snacky. This too ill to deal with. Great. To deal great. Fuck. Wait, what did you just... But she flies past me and sprints out of the room, right on Ruri's heels. Masato stares wordless at her, mouth agape. That girl, Mizazaki, she was talking street. Wait, that's street in this world? Just stupid words? It's not even like, what's a fool? What's a vato ese? No mame. You know what I mean? Like, well, to be honest, that's like just Mexican slang I'm just saying right now. Chicano slang. I don't know street slang, man. I'm in East Los, but I don't go outside. Fuck that shit, man. Get fucked up by wannabe cholos and shit. Talking what? Nothing. Ain't nothing. Wait, did you understand her? Hang it! You're changing the subject again, aren't you? What? Me? No! You gotta come track, man. I'll drag you there myself. Time to resort to drastic measures, since I was ditched by everyone. Actually, where did Yahiko go? Huh, that's weird. Well, what's it gonna be? Oh. Would you look at the time? I gotta go. Don't do it, man. Don't. And I promptly run for my life, lunging over desks and chairs and bowling down the hallway. There's only one safe place from being bulldozed by his fury. One place that I can be a haven for a refuge. I slam my fist against the door, ignoring the bewildered stares of passing students. Mr. Ryota, Mr. Ryota, open up before I die. Ah, dang nabbit, kid. Why do you always have to interrupt me in the middle of a battle? Nevertheless, the door creaks open. I jump in and kick it shut, twisting the lock with what may or may not have been a little more force than necessary. Mr. Ryota is staring at me with eyebrows lifted and his mouth slightly agape, no doubt taking in my upkept mass of hair and sweat beating down my forehead. First a fight, now running for your life? You just love trouble today, don't you, kid? Probably more like trouble loves me. Oh, kid. Important life lesson. Trouble only finds people who are looking for it. So, basically I deserve everything that happens to me? Bah. Did I say that? Just that. People who want nothing more in life to go through, do nothing significant, and pass on in peace. Well, they actually want a whole lot more. I don't understand. Sorry, drinking water. Well then, maybe we should talk about something else. I hesitantly take a seat and glance over my shoulder. No sign of the marvelous Masa. Since you're here, I guess we better have a proper session. Why are you being chased, Too popular with the girls? Ha, as if. It was Masato Kugane. He loves track, and I don't. So he's trying to change that. And I presume it's not working out so hot for you. Yeah, you can say that. Actually, it seems like Masato's always been on my case because of track, even the first time we met. Well, it was at last year's club recruitment day. I remember hating that time. Well, to be fair, I hated everything, but especially club recruitment day. No matter how quiet and insignificant I tried to be, someone would always call me out every minute. They tried to get me to join language club, or music club, or art club, and even squirrel watching club. What the fuck? Squirrel watching club. Hey guys, you wanna go watch squirrels? Like, fuck man, it sounds like fun. Let's go watch some fucking squirrels. Man, that's lamer. That's like below fucking bird watchers. The fuck? And if you can't imagine, by the time I met Masato, I wanted nothing to do with clubs, especially from someone who, frankly speaking, looked like the stereotypical idiot jock. Hey you! But contrary to popular belief, I actually did have some semblance of manners. So I stopped and turned to address this bothersome kid. Not interested. I expect some fake smile or even some pleading, but to my shock, the guy immediately pulls back his fist and shock. Fuck. Why am I saying shock? Like shock. And socked me right in the face. Ow! What the hell? Don't give me that bullshit. I haven't even said anything yet. Awful rude of you. Not even give me a chance. You know what we call that? Uncivilized. I'm uncivilized? You're the one who just punched me. Ah, you big baby. That wasn't even a gentle tap. The terrible thing was that he looked completely serious about it. To be honest, I briefly entertained the thought that he was part of an abusive household or something. Of course, the guy took my thoughtful silence for penance and steamed ahead. That's more like it. Name's Masato. Masato Kurugane. What's yours? Leaving. You're leaving? Yeah, right now. Call me rude, but I was at my breaking point. Getting a fish straight to the nose wasn't exactly welcoming. I might admire this guy's courage and utter disregard for social niceties, but other than that, he bugged me a lot. Oh, I see what you did there. But you can't leave, not before you join track. Track? Hell yeah, our club, man. Fuck, huh, I got burp. Had tacos earlier, man. I haven't had tacos in a long time. Oh, shit. Gotta focus on the game. I could, like, talk about tacos the whole time because they were good. I got them right there. Since it was, like, 12 and I couldn't really find a good taco place that, like, I know of, I went to First Street Burgers. They sell tacos there, too, and it was so good. Okay. Yeah. Game. It binds you for life, makes you sweat, gives you pain, stretches your physical constitution till you think you're gonna die. If this guy thought that was a great sales pitch, he has a long way to go. Yeah, not interested. That ain't all, man. Track can save your life, just like it saved mine. Saved his life? Yeah, right. Good for you. Ain't it? Track's literally a lifesaver, man. Thanks, but no thanks. Hey, where are you going? I'm just getting to the best spot. I cried on the inside, but patiently nod my head. Oh wait, no, he's saying, I'm getting to the best part. I cry on the inside, but patiently nod my head. If you get good enough, you can get a scholarship. This place don't come cheap, you know. Even a little amount would help your parents. Things were beginning to make sense. Is that why you're in track? Come to think of it, you still haven't told me your name. Interestingly enough, I found that I was actually beginning to like this guy. At least he wasn't superficial like everyone else. If anything, he was the opposite. He wore his heart on his sleeve. Besides, I need something to do while Rui was in drama. What else am I gonna join? Art? Dance? Scroll watching? I'm Yama Ishimoto. Huh? What kind of name is that? My parents like poetry. No way! Oh gosh, he was gonna rant about how poetry and literature is a waste of time. Who's their favorite? Masuwa Basho? Kobayashi Issa? Or maybe foreign guys like Edgar Allan Poe or William Shakespeare? What the? You like poetry? Of course I do. Poetry is the manliest way to cry. Okay. This guy only got stranger. What about literature? Manly way to hate people. Science? Manliest way to take stuff apart. Math? Manliest way to put stuff together. History? Manliest way to predict the future. By any chance, what are your grades? Average of 99. 99. Why the fuck did I just say 99? No way. The highest class average I ever got was a 92. This guy was smarter than me. I don't understand you at all. It's okay. You don't need to. You just gotta join track. On second thoughts, I didn't think he was smarter. He just studied harder. Still, it took guts and passion and everything I didn't have. Okay, I'll try it out, but only for a little bit. Ha! I knew you'd come around. Come on, let's get to track. Already? Don't you have other unfortunate shows to recruit? Nah, the others will take care of them. Let's go! And that's how I met Masato. Masato. I wasn't really a regular track member, but for some reason, he always wanted me to be. Even now, I don't really understand why. He probably just wants to help people become their best. Then, why would he pick me? Me, when there's so many people who would love track and running and competitions and all that crap. Isn't that the whole purpose of picking you? Because I'm useless, so turning me into somebody useful means a lot? Nah, because you're a challenge. I don't know what it is right now. Like, I'm just craving water like crazy. It's not even about my throat, like my whole mouth, I just want water. You know, that doesn't exactly make me feel any better. Why not? You should feel very, very loved. Oh, I do. A bit too loved. Masato probably sees you like a little cousin or a younger brother. Do you know that? What? Masato does? Why would he do that? You know, kid, sometimes they're just nice people in the world, and you shouldn't question it. And sometimes there are ulterior motives behind everything. Masato Kurigane, ulterior motives? Well, that's true. I guess it's not like Masato would fake anything, but it still doesn't make any sense. Why would he choose me, a random stranger, as his little brother? To be honest, I usually thought of Masato as my little brother, since he's, you know, kind of obtuse and not cynical and embittered by the world. Something like that. And a kind of innocence. Maybe you shouldn't be asking why your friends love you, Yama. Maybe you should be looking for ways to return that love, instead of looking for ways to deserve it. Fuck man, that kind of hits me a little bit. It sounds really cool, didn't I? I sounded really cool, didn't I? I'm leaving. Oh, come on, kid. That was good, admit it. I admit it. I'm still leaving. He only chuckles and slaps a hand on my shoulder. Have a good day, kid. Watch, Masato's gonna be right outside. I only nod wordlessly in response as I step out of his office. My throat almost feels clogged, as if I just heard something that I really, really needed to hear. Huh, maybe these meetings really are a good thing. What the fuck? Wah! Fuck, trying to do Masato's voice. Wah! Move those legs, you filthy maggots! Move them! Double time! What the heck? I peered around, searching for the source of the noise, and find Akira racing around the entrance, a large lumpy backpack slung over her shoulders. Oh, Sarge! Pretty please! I've been running 6 miles! I swear I've got to collapse! I shouldn't be able... Oh, fuck. Should I just make her, like, a deep voice, or should I just do her voice but a little bit deeper? Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do a female voice but deeper. I shouldn't be able to hear you over the sounds of your tears, Private! Hop to it! Akira? I gingerly step in front of her and wave to catch her attention. She grinds to a halt, tilting her head curiously at me. What are you doing here? I'm here for drama club, of course. But no one else is here. I'm doing an immersive exercise, Lieutenant. An immersive exercise? Yup. I need to act half dead from a boot camp, so I'm gonna run a mile around the school track with this backpack. A mile? But that backpack looks as big as her. Is it a rucksack? Boot camp? Is that why you're calling me Lou? Nah, I'm just calling you Lou because Lou is short. For Lieutenant? Well, darn my socks, don't you catch on fast. Usually her antics would annoy me, but for some reason it's soothing right now. Like white noise in a messy world. Do you usually do this intense Do you usually do things this intense for drama club?
Oh, no, this is easy. You should have seen me what I had to do yesterday. I was a sadistic serial killer.
I bet you she's the one that's like killing people like, the forest is with this voice. Just imagine. I hope it's her. So like, when she reveals herself,
it could be like this, then it's like, then from this to,
like this. Ha ha ha, I've been the killer all along. What did you do for that?
I had a bunch of cereal.
Ha ha ha, serial killer. Ha, I get it. Fucking bitch. I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or exasperated.
Say, Lou, if you don't have anything to do right now, why don't you join us? We're doing some exercises that you might like.
What makes you think I'll like them?
From what Rui says.
What exactly does he say?
Did you like the exercises?
That's cynical logic.
On the contrary, it has nothing to do with bikes.
Sigh. Well, technically, I don't have anything to do. Wait, Rui will be there? I thought that a silence Akira would be a blessing, but it's just unsettling.
Rui has something to do today. But if you come tomorrow, you can watch her bedazzle the crowd.
Tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
You don't know what day of the week it is.
It's Tuesday for my character. And in my defense, there's a half day on Saturdays.
Just no clubs, which is kind of important. He doesn't seem to hear me. Instead, just checks her phone for the time.
Hey, boot camp is ending.
What about your mile?
Let's go.
He reaches out and grabs my wrist, but suddenly I let go, as if it's a burning iron. I send a questioning look at her, but she only shrugs it off.
Come on, Lou, adventure awaits.
Without any further explanation, she marches into the classroom building. Well, this should be interesting. Akira leads me into classroom 3A, where a dozen students are seated in a ring looking expectantly at Akira. One of the girls immediately leaps to her feet. I recognize her as the drama club president.
Where have you been, maggot? You know how late it is?
Immediately, Akira stumbles forward as if she's dead exhausted, the backpack sliding from her shoulders and crashing to the ground.
Sorry, sir. I took a detour.
A detour?
What kind of a detour can you take on a training course?
Akira. Is she Akira right now? Points a tremulous finger in my direction.
He jumped me, sir, out of nowhere. I don't even know how he got here.
All eyes swivel to me, waiting to see how I handle this sudden development. They're probably expecting me to dodge out, to freeze, or just stare at them like they're a bunch of weirdos. Heck, even I'm expecting to do something along those lines. But instead, sheer instincts takes over. Years of make-believe Rui molds me into what I needed at the moment. A foreign spy who heartlessly stumbles onto a military operation. Sorry, I'm a tourist, lost my way. I subtly move my hand to my hip, where my imaginary gun holster lies. Surprisingly, the club president is perceptive enough to catch it.
He's a spy!
Right as I pretend to whip out my gun, Akira tackles my arm, throwing me to the ground. I feel a short pain run up my shoulder, ripping a very real cry of agony from my throat. Akira proceeds to deftly lock my arms behind my back, leaning over until her mouth is next to my ear.
Drop the gun!
Though the haze of pain, I manage to hold my character together. Akira nudges my arm, gentler this time, and I yell, opening my fingers in a releasing motion.
Sir, what should I do?
The club president kneels down, looking me straight in the eyes. I tilt my head upwards, staring as challenging as I possibly can. Nice. Fuck. Sorry, my throat hurts like shit.
Nice one. Strangers don't usually pick up so easily.
The entire room relaxes as she sits before me, bowing her head slightly.
Welcome to the drama club. I'm the club president. Sorry I came in on a pretty hectic day.
No, it was interesting. Akira could have let me... Akira, could you let me go? Akira suddenly squeaks, lunging away from me. An uncharacteristic blush crossed her cheeks as she vainly attempts to cover her face with her hands. It's really unusual for her, but kinda cute. Motherfucker, pick someone! Is it Rui? Is it Elizabeth? Now it's fucking Akira? Who's next? The fucking, that mute girl? Well, it might be the mute girl too, like the girl who doesn't really talk, the Akira, Ari or whatever her name is. Motherfucker, just pick a girl. Or let me pick. Let me be like, okay, I pick her. You know what I mean? I'll pick right now. It's really unusual for her, but kinda cute. Almost reminds me of Rui. I suppose they rub off on each other at this point. Quickly disregarding these thoughts, I focus back to my physical status and move my arm back to its original position. It twings painfully. I can't hide a wince which the club president immediately notices.
Oh gosh, are you okay?
I twist my arm from him, but the pain subsides. Probably just overstretched slightly. Nah, I should be fine. It's nothing compared to what Miki made me do before.
Did I hurt you? I'm really sorry, Yama.
It's fine, really.
Are you sure?
It's unsettling to see Akira so meek. I glance at the club president and raise an eyebrow. She seems to understand.
Well, let's try some basic exercises before our next scenario. Stand for last kiss magic, if everyone.
The rest of the club time is spent in playing around with different objects, pretending that pencils are bombs, chairs are clouds, and desks are shields. It's amazingly refreshing. I almost forgot about how fun it was just to put everything aside to enter a completely different world. Even when the club's been dismissed, I feel a sense of lightness that I haven't felt in a long time.
Hey Lou!
Akira pops up next to me, now returned to her cheerful self. Hey, where are you headed?
Home.
Don't you live in the dorms?
I live in the world, therefore, anywhere I go is my home.
Bizarre as always, the only thing I've grown to understand about this girl is that I'll never understand her. Right. Seriously, where are you going?
Come to think of it, I have no clue what I'm doing here. Catch you later, Lou. I mean, see ya.
Did she just blush? And, without any further explanation, she skips away. I shrug out my confusion, accepting it as the norm when one speaks with Akira, and headed back to my apartment. Except, something stops me at the entrance. By the time all the students are living it up in town, or nobody's knows where, or doing nobody's knows what in the school rec room, nobody just hangs out around the entrance. For the most, the barred gate and curfews are just another sign of the restriction instituted by helicopter parents. But beneath the shades of the trees, in the far corner, fuck man, my head hurts too. I catch sight of two figures facing each other with hands on hips. I inch forward. The figures are none other than Misaki and Rui, immersed in conversation.
Must you keep ignoring me, Rui? Because you've been gone for 4 years, Misaki. We didn't know where you went, or even why you had to leave. All these years, Yama and I were left in the dark. For all we knew, you could have been dead. How could you expect us to act like you never left? I still don't understand how Yama can be so forgiving after he almost... You know what? I'm tired of this. Just don't ever speak to me again, Misaki.
He turns to stalk off. Stalk? Am I saying that right? Stalk off? She turns to stalk off, but Misaki grabs her wrist in a blink of an eye.
I'm not letting you walk away, damn it! Do you believe that I want to leave Seto to move to District 6 with my mother, who, by the way, doesn't even deserve to be called my mother? What I don't understand is why you're blaming me for something I couldn't control.
Misaki's sudden outburst seems to catch Rui off guard. District 6 doesn't deserve to be called my mother? Just what happened to Misaki after she left Seto?
Misaki, you're hurting my wrist. Oh, I'm sorry, Rui. I shouldn't have.
Two girls seem to avoid each other's gaze for an awkward moment. Rui is the first to speak, her voice coming out barely a whisper.
Half a year after you left, we gave up. We thought you'd never contact us again. It was okay, but Yama, he thought that someone had left him again. Forever.
What the fuck? You saw that? It was like parents and like two children.
He thought that people would just keep leaving him, that no one would stay by his side. He locked himself in his room, put himself into a shell. I couldn't reach him. No one could. He didn't trust any one of us to stay. Then I dropped by his house one day, and the medicine cabinet was open, and this huge bottle was gone. You mean? Yeah. You know how parents...
Oh, fuck.
You know how hands-off his parents have always been? The ambulance barely made it in time. They had to start pumping him on site. That's how bad it was.
Was it really that bad?
So, you understand why I was so upset? I had no idea, Rui. Just, where were you, Miki? Why couldn't you have just...
Rui breaks up and covers her face with her hands. Misaki's expression crumbles. She hesitantly reaches towards Rui. And Rui promptly kicks her in the shin.
Dummy, Miki! Why did it take so long? Yo! Why weren't you there for Yama? Why weren't you there for me? I missed you! Rui!
And now they're draped against each other, sobbing like newborn children. What just happened? I quietly inch away from the scene, feeling the sudden sense that they needed privacy. At least they made up. Well, from the looks of it, it almost seems like Rui was just really overwhelmed from keeping secrets. My memory of the time is very faint, but hers must be crystal clear. Her terror, her anguish when she stumbled on me, must have been festering inside of her all these years, because mentioning anything could have sent me over the brink. She always had those fake smiles to put me first, pick me up when I'm falling down. Something itches in the back of my mind. A weird kind of dizziness threatening to overcome me. I force it back until I can become more detached. I really, really don't want to think about that time, but thankfully I can suppress it for now. But Rui, she was never one to hide away from her feelings. She faced that pain full force. Little wonder that seeing Miki again had brought all of that to surface. And Miki, she said she moved to District 6 with Satomi. Something she hadn't told me when I first saw her 2 days ago. Why would she resent her mother so passionately? Also, why would they move to District 6, the most poverty-stricken area of Isamu? It certainly makes me curious, but then again, it really is none of my business. At least she and Rui are friends again, so maybe now the three of us can go back to the way we were. I can't hide a smile as I lounge around against the couch after whipping up some dinner, replaying the exchange in my head. I'm glad that they made up. Really glad. Somehow, it feels like a big burden has been lifted off of me, even though I technically have nothing to do with the argument. And now I'm getting all sappy. Let's see, what should I do tonight? You know what? Fuck Governor Meg. Like, it was too weird, but fuck. Now let's work on homework with someone. Guess I should actually study. Not that I ever do it alone. If I'm going to be miserable, I might as well be miserable with someone else. Okay, let's see. English with Elizabeth, Japanese with Rui, math with Masato, moral studies with Yahiko, science with Misaki, social studies with Akira. Okay, let me tell you who I do like. I kind of like Elizabeth. Like, even though she's kind of like a tsundere when we first met her at the cafe, she's really cute with her purple hair, and she's smart. She's really smart, so like, maybe Elizabeth. But I do love social studies. Like, I don't really care about Akira, but I really do love social studies. I love fucking history, man. And I want like the history of either this world or like just talking about history so I can like get it in a video. What to do? Fuck it. English with Elizabeth. Heh. This will be fun. Am I calling her?
What?
A good evening to you too, old sport.
What is it?
I'm studying the Queen Elizabeth English. You see? Need a little bit of practice with it.
Oh, fucking shit, fucking shit. No, motherfucker.
Her English is so smooth and rapid fire that I can't even pick up anything out. Sure.
You have no idea what I just said, don't you?
This doesn't seem very fair. I can't even insult you in Japanese.
Then, learn another language, you fucker.
She might as well have been speaking gibberish. If she wants to play it that way. I'm really feeling like having some coffee right now. Who do I know makes really good coffee?
You wouldn't dare.
What does coffee have to do and have anything to do with you?
I can't believe you.
The sheer indignance in her tone catches me off guard. I can't help but laugh. Surprisingly, Elizabeth ends up chuckling.
You're so strange.
You're one to talk. Just look at your name.
Your name is weird too.
Not as weird as yours.
Okay, this is getting off topic. You want to practice your English?
Your name is English, isn't it? Elizabeth.
Don't say my name like that.
Why not?
Because you can't pronounce it properly.
Well, guess why I'm calling you? I do want to learn English, old chap. Forget it. I do want to learn some English, old chap. Tea sounds oh so very scrumptious. What says you, Evanescence?
Why, thank you, motherfucker, fucking shit, ass face.
I know what arse means. Surprisingly, Elizabeth giggles. An unusual, pretty giggle. Just what is going on in her head? Oh, come on, Mum. And just as suddenly, she falls silent. Hello?
Bye.
What? That was abrupt. Maybe I accidentally said something vulgar curse word. No, she just made fun. No, she just made fun of me. Just when I think that maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get along, this girl proves otherwise. Maybe I should just stop trying. Suddenly, ring on my phone breaks me out of my thoughts. Who is it? Oh, it's the fucking Shiguri. I better answer this one. Shiguri? Oh, Ishiyami. A most intriguing circumstances has transpired and necessitate immediate Why do you have to say big words, girl? Like, can you just say normal words? Okay, like shit. Necessities immediate urgency. I'm not getting another little goose chase, if that's what you mean. I'm not going on a little goose chase, if that's what you mean. Oh, I've that this is far more eccentric and more come on, Gat. You went to fucking criminal justice classes. You know how to say preliminary. Despite myself, I'm intrigued. And what would that be? The police has come to an impasse and extract a cogevance for the recent disappearance with Ishimu's Imperial Boarding Academy. Are you concerned with the case? Conversant with the case? I refuse to think back to the events of this morning. Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with the recent disappearance. Well, I should hope so, given that you attend the very institution. At any rate, you must meet me at the school tomorrow morning. We are scouring every last inch of the campus, even if it requires neglecting sleep. With luck, a crucial piece of evidence may be uncovered. Disappearance? Neglecting sleep? Evidence? What's going on? So, we're searching the academy for a lead on the recent disappearances? That is to what I previously adverted. Are you deaf or merely improficient of fathoming such elementary conceptualizations with your twirling intellectuality? Fuck off. I know there's someone gonna say like,
yeah, why can't you read big words? Like, in Crystalline and all that, you gave us like pep talks about the world. It's like, hey,
I'm more like life advice teacher and like history, not English major fucking know my 2 times 2s and whatever, okay? There's more to intelligence than the fucking textbooks that people read, you know? There goes the canon of verbal abuses. I'm honestly impressed. I can't match her in that regard. But no one disturbs my sleep. No one. And you're expecting me to pull an all-nighter for this? Well, naturally. The case demands it. I'm not going to do that. Get some other people to help. On the contrary, I have no qualms with neglecting sleep. You should be the one recruiting. Gather your accomplices as you deem necessary, Ishiyami, and meet by the school gates at 8 a.m. sharp. But isn't it illegal to share confidential case information with civilians? It ought to be felonious to possess such influential acumen, yet you are not incarcerated. That doesn't answer my question. Should you choose to go alone, know that you will be spending the entirety of your days in investigation. I'm not even getting paid. If you really don't want to do it, you don't have to. But we both know you're already too curious for that. What's really unfair is that she's actually right. Sometimes I wish that she was oblivious and stupid, but then again, she wouldn't be Shigori. Guess I have to Guess I have a lot of calls to make. Who am I calling first? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna end it right there, because my head hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it's hurting like a bitch right now. And I'm surprised that I'm able to keep my attitude right now. I don't know what it is. It's like when I pull the mic on me, it doesn't matter if I'm sick or my head hurts. It's just, it's fucking man, I'm just having fun. And I hope you're having fun with me. Maybe not, because the series hasn't really been going good. But fuck it, I love it. I love this game every minute of it. Anyway, if you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I, post anything, and leave a comment. Tell me what you feel about this game. Because to be honest, it's going kind of slow. Like the first couple times I played, it's just going slow. Like, get to the mystery already. Like, I want to see dead bodies. But hopefully the next episode will be very exciting. Very exciting on what we might find at the school. Maybe we'll find the Chambers of Secrets. You know, like Harry Potter? Have you guys even read Harry Potter? I haven't. I saw the movies. Anyway, this is Gat. I'm saying farewell. And as always, bye bye.